didn't pay attention, those of you who have just come to Parliament and haven't paid attention to even the orientation, you make the noise. But you see, no. First timers who didn't pay attention. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister responsible for communication.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
What you have to withdraw is if the questions are not taken, you wouldn't be able to come back and answer them.
Mr. Speaker, the very individuals who asked the questions, I said the questions have been invited to answer, for which I've sat in the chamber for 2.5 hours, are time bound. The individuals who have even filed the question are not in the chamber. And so I'm saying to you that, Mr. Speaker,
all you need to do is to wait when it gets to the time and we call the question. And the individuals are not here to ask the question. Then whoever is presiding at that material moment will give the necessary directions. That is what happened. But I'm not also comfortable of the statement that if the questions are not handled for today, you will not be able to come back and answer the questions. I believe that is what the minority leader is asking you to withdraw. So just do the honorable thing and let's make progress. This is not anything.
Mr. Speaker, I have the greatest respect for you.
Very well.
And the reason why I made that statement is because there are other obligations. And I work with the table office to schedule today. And that's why I'm drawing the attention of the House. Because, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader will be the same person to stand up and say ministers are avoiding coming to the House. And that's why I'm making this statement, so that it is not said that when you reschedule and based on other trial commitments I'm unable to honor, I will not be said.
Minister for Communication,
so,
just
Mr.
take
Speaker,
a cue.
I take a cue from you and I'm guided. Thank you.
Honorable members, with all due respect, the statement by the Minister for Communication to the effect that if the questions are not answered, he will come back to the House to answer the questions, are accordingly ordered to be expunged from our record as if it does not exist. Yes.
Well, in any case, I was for me church Emma Munina Aquaba Sonko at the mobile Ras Media GHSO and area. Ras Media. A fee Nawaba, Mecancho, and Bomodna. Not trans, Yan to was here. Na Mamma Bre, I may meet Jija near my Edenam and ne. Emma. Ever church in your pepper, Pesadia, T. Been free, Yem for being Cajon, but he be make sure say. Everything is said the way that is supposed to be said. Yem Fabin Cajon and Tibin Free, Ebecano Corano, Nediaco. And then, and Sambera Medenam, one, Sam George, the arrogant Sam George, Nehon Abasem. Nehon Abasem say, a co parliament, a coenho arrogant to be, ho ama or no ankasa, the NDC, a member of parliament, or ankasa ni colleague, NDC caucus. The Deputy Speaker of the Parliament, IFN Honorable Ahiafo, Askew, Askuru, Sam George Yepa, our Parliament. Rebecca Wansem. If you also are not ye call Sam George or no Ankasani constituency ho. Sam George constituency ho. Obon asore, 80 then say promises or promise your munino. Estelano, Emma, or Munhui. Na de yampo ni se omone mmoa ene no munsuo yebeka sa afa eno ho yefri onso ane ekosami jamfi na so eye ai sami jamfi ai babies with sharp teeth ononso in the opposition during the campaign time or can assembly on the single sourcing say ye de yefa contract de ama company bi abra yemie opportunity to company bia Ghana company bia Emma demand this obey adwuma na mo no be pagya adwuma na wo de ama enipa baako sami jam fitina simpie so ene mpa so e kan sama hodo for that process no de abeto abonten enene say ono sami jam fi no at his office cocoa board ho no why the same thing or paja contract by 11 million US dollars contract. How the ama Sam Dugwa or your deputy chief of staff, the company or the man just once. Yebe udam na yaka eno eho asem. Yefriwa Malik Basitale ai. Malik Basitale nkwasi akeka ura. Ene waka nkwasi asem amaneto abedadi. Wakojina baabi yesi nyankopon ohya ase so pese onkum wa ohya ase ma ujimi na wuwa yankase nipa sheda. Enti am senya ma honhom jimi honhom no bi efiri soro aba be wura Basitale mu ene wakojina baabi kansem kese say they are not going to leave power for the MPP never again. If also ani go back into some of the constituencies here, Malik Basitale ekoye campaign wo ho. One in particular, okojina ho to nanumu tuo ka kire won say obema omo 400 slot and the constituency na ba abonten NDC ni constituency chairman aba abonten ebisa Basitale say sa promises na odema omo no ekosi he na ewo he fa na akwakoduro once amanfo bisa Malik Basitale ensem we no ono no nam e na okeka nkwase asem say they are not going to leave power for the MPP coming 2028. Assemble and I made the brew and additional last one made the brew about one of the NDC 4.4 nubia. Wakota radio so a sumpa a com deno so huya and Kawantoaba and Farman DC. And some way and I'm abuano say Navy meno eba abeche afa. Meeting any Mr. Mafwe higher Ras Media. GH. Me or YouTube, or Facebook, and TikTok. You know, support to me on all the various platforms. Me so say for say adoma no so. Say the be the video 2 manase me ba life be bia na. Obenya notification say maba. Na wona me abeka bom na ye djuma de we. Da bia me ka say adjuma na ye say ye wo fe ye wo de. Kwan ye fa so ye adjuma eso wani a de obetumi aye e de aboa me ne say obehye me video, obe comment. Odo nsa ebesi likes bottom so na sabio wa subscribe to my channel said ebe ya brebi abeba life wa ubenyame enye YouTube so nko Facebook and also on TikTok Rax Media GH yentrans na yenko nsem eden chia kese ma menwia osei Anthony Tony May Enterprise leather shop Kesiepa who peleda papa with the whole Ghana and one Tony May Enterprise ewo Accra Kantamanto 5 lane muha eho enobenyan leather papa made in Italy ato then check as suma miwia Marco be mwako abapa or opposition is smelling on the NDC come 2028 Marco be mwako aba and then the first time mahu din wo ha that's a pass so about so say like a video no na comment na mpono waiting a subscribe ka ho na be kan busu akọ no yaba idea na yaba wa share video no wa like comment no so me pe na makan na mahu se won so utie me yento aso na yenko en mention ase na yemfa ensem no se de tie emremo one by one mi aba di mai asama sipa na asem na asi no ano edene pa Frank afo me mo akwa bapa asem na asi no e wo se yenya ntobo ase ne adaje na ye mai bai mu ye wo ha enche bia ena ye call campaign 2024 we mu se ye kwa akoto aba na ye nyina nim se in the yen kan say amanyo semu no e ban say eko campaign dia na say fa wasem ekoto enkrofo na nim na ka de o ba be ye de ama won na omunyina so emfanto aba ma atin say e yakwanya bia amanyo sem ema kwan ema okandifo no edi nkomo e kire mamba no na o kire na adwen ne nim de anybody be person for my nko enyina yenim say John Mahama ne NDC for a campaign be na sa campaign here all about MPP I say MPP ayesi nte uma memra. They didn't give anything. And some of them can ya say a promise. Eya about say be a building, creating and I say creating job for people. No, any you know kwa abanye juma, abanye nyuma kakra nipa kakra bi na eye no. Eno ana na eye omo nyuma na omo to so omo ba obeba omo nkrofo anya saa adwuma no akwan emu akora. Enokra omo ba aban mu nso no. Obviously, ye pompam enipa bebre aban amfa won adwuma in various sector, even including police. Ebi o ani afa na adwuma 1 year, ebi ani afa na adwuma 2 years. Different your friend is saying in different sectors of the government agencies, you know. Ebi kura ani afa na adwuma be say 4 years ago, ye pam omo nyina teacher fo bi no ma na ye de omo go through process and komo be ye teacher fo ye pam omo. A police fo an komo ye almost done. Omo ye course since at the beginning of this exercise. Ye pam omo nyina. So the NDC full soldier was thinking, say, Mahama ba ye or pamon crofo for adwuma mu dia. Then I say they are thinking of bringing with the full soldiers to replace these people. And politically they are correct. So aba mu na nkrofo mu ye adwuma wo baabi for long time. Nkrofo mu aboka ehwe adwuma na afa won e de omo go through process ya through baabi. Utumi kata wani at once. He decided say you are kicking them back home. And yes, I need to mine. Because on mine no governance a continuity and a break and rebuild. But then this is 4 years. So the NDC man are not tifino. Na only must say by hook or by crook. Temiyepa. By hook or by crook. And a Frank Afokan, including top army officials were sacked. A soldier for titru. Ye pamo munina. And this I never will cause we no. And this full soldier na. Oti base by be she we are promising and say befana jumano. No him said the air cosono. It means he said they are going to employ him. Now I will say assembly or hona obika. It depended. Any pan or becasem no. Anyhow serious a tier 4 a tekino. DNT America sa, DNT America sa ne say. During the campaign, Yankasa Yura Mahama ne or the sitting president of this republic, John Dariga Dramani Mahama. Eko jina simpie so kanchire Ghana mabuno mu NDC fo no mo campaign grounds so say Onono John Dariga Dramani Mahama, because he has a vision of a DB or CFN 24-hour economy. I will believe we say, sa 24-hour economy no. Ebeko so, amo maeno asumdua bem, na obi kwa juma najo, yen kochiri nkuno, ebwane krono, bus driver, taxi driver, yen kochiri njene kamfrini nsema najo. Na abua ma mamfo atumi aye up and down akoyo mu 24-hour economy he here a serious security service and this an ebe ye dia ono no John Mahama na promise the NDC to say so babe dia banya obebo modern say obefa enipa 35,000 NDC youth into the Ghana Police Service. Now mo dia be protect the so-called unassisted policy 24-hour economy. And Mahama ne promise you. So for the main flag bearer to come out and promise, give such a promise, you know, full soldier as full soldier for no. Omo fane to say nkomshe, omo fane to say the 10 commandments, omo fane to say asembia said the tibia kianeke papa no ankasa na waka inti ebebaso. So the youth to know. Sa ankrofo na mu consider omo youth ebia di 40 years. Obia di 55. But they still consider themselves to be youth, no. They were all waiting. Say be kwa na tum. Na omotimi abaya police for. Mimi a fisherman me mo akwa ba. Mimi a fisherman say at Marco, at Marco. How are you, mate? Hope you are well. The sad emotions usually affect the stream and the algorithm. So, okay. Thank you very much, Mimi Fisherman. Thank you very much. Thank you. Man, you could not make aware of it, so I didn't look at it. Thank you very much for correcting him. Yeah, Mimi Amal continue. Asabanameka 55 years for 65 years for now. Omuye ajuma, omanasa omuye ajuma, edima and this. They were thinking, say, John Mahama is coming, and as far as we're promising it there, they are going to what? Get into the national security agencies. Now, akatia, abomo, bottom man tibia. Now, dear Yana say Mahama kese obefa 35,000 policemen. No, one fact criteria be a must be what the sister won't home, where the 40 home. He just throw the numbers into the people. About 35,000 policemen. So when they say they are hoping the candidate channel, and for more than 55 when you are cosomete or more forms, or more they want to become policemen. Adieso. Asema Mahama can 24-hour economy does not exist. Asema Mahama can 35,000 people there because now Babon 10 say from Asidunketia, from the internal minister, the man in charge of this operation. Ababon Tiambabeka say they are recruiting only 5,000 people. And Mahama didn't trompreno. First, was a 24-hour economy be Obaya is coming to implement it. Onye. Second, also before nipa 35,000 into the police and other services. And also Obaya no now no also offer 5,000. And the agitation e wabon tre hono. Everybody neighbor. The video way. When Mahama was saying all these things still.
And you know, before you can implement 24-hour economy, you have to make sure the country is safe and secure. You can't have armed robbers attacking workers when they are going to work. You can't have armed robbers attacking market women. You can't have armed robbers attacking factories. You can't have armed robbers attacking service industries. And so you have to make sure the country is safe. And the estimation is that to implement 24-hour economy and make sure Ghana is safe, we need to employ between 25,000 and 30,000 new police officers.
Sawate eyezu eyemeza tienibiem so that you don't say Mr. Man o akofa wasem free baby na wo kana o ma ho answer. Listen to what this man said. Tienibiem tie.
Ezu. And you know, before you can implement 24-hour economy, you have to make sure the country is safe and secure. You can't have armed robbers attacking workers when they are going to work. You can't have armed robbers attacking market women. You can't have armed robbers attacking factories. You can't have armed robbers attacking service industries. And so you have to make sure the country is safe. And the estimation is that to implement 24-hour economy and make sure Ghana is safe, we need to employ between 25,000 and 30,000 new police officers.
Ene da hono. So boys in agitation abo mumu no. A fisherman sa na ekro. Boys na omubu afu omu adwa say they don't accept this, no. Everybody neighbor. It was a rare promiser. His Excellency himself stood on a campaign platform and told his people, say, I'm coming and I'm coming to give you employment at the National security agency no ahodo no by recruiting 30,000 people. And now by na aduru say bedi wo bo share na wo share ye no so a. You are now talking about we are recruiting only 5,000. We are recruiting only 5,000. Now, Sanka will recruit only 5,000 puna. Respect your foot soldiers. At least respect your foot soldiers. Naturally, one say, I'm coming to take only 5,000. And may accept only 20,000 candidates. But because of impunity, these guys were able to sell 500,000 plus forms. Esandi Jinaso, Ebo, the ordinary guy now accommodate no bonne chrono, edging bottom sika, sign candy, omu dino. I dream money. I dream money. What promise you? It was your promise. You could not deliver. One to me and even senses. So be bontin be power na chew. I can't be actually one say. I no crescent me promises I'm coming to give you 30,000 positions in the security agencies. But mean to me. Enti Mr. Moa Montemashe. One to me nyansa no. But to me nyansa kotena fie. Organize ho kwanya obefa so a obetumi abosa nkrofo no krono because many people are out there, they want to get into the police. And this how the forms beto abontena onim say amanfo beto wo sanso nim say number of people a omo beto no enu gira so ma osika obenya ye kese. And you did not give limits of how many people that they can have access. Important is the internal minister must to generate money through sufferance of the people. Ayanim guase kese pa. Ayanim guase kese pa. Esanso ye krono a time. What to light him? What to water bail him? Patria barbetum. Yantonia ma o mainum. Koko akuafo sika kam. Akuafo e wogan no mo no ba ye yantoni biem because mo konkra niam free baby de ba at a cheaper price. Eno no enya mo fede kura no. You have also found a way to steal from them. What's your real one sika? Me ma me da na pe me mo akwaba. 200 cedis per each, 250 Ghana cedi from each person, times 500,000 and above. Ma po man for no chrono indirectly. Abra wonso no promise you. Na Madam Fubidabi no oka. O say NDC supporter. Eyo nipa bia broken heart onim. NDC for ade friend broken heart. Omunimo. Omo nibi wo mu omo system num yeti hai 2022 mu yesi yenkoye national ID card when ye atin so ase dum katia be ka kire ndi si wo se ma omo anko yenya Sam George ne nkwasiafo ba se Stubborn Academy omo nye Ghana card omo nko ye Ghana card no that be omiya enye so 125 million Ghana cedis equivalent to $12.5 million in NDC for $12 million in NDC for we African for Asamanameka Yenya Sam George nom eba so mo ye Stubborn Academy for yeni ba ye ho so no na sa nkrofo na omu insite nkrofo se mo nkoye Ghana card MPP for the Bewiabum, MPP for the Bebokro no. Yeni bomb honsono or more quack card in the Bikitabi. And at the 24, the 6 million kwasia fono, or more quankoyo. Yeni buy a honso, no mugu riem to say more, hata or more could delay so at the last hour. A bit san could sika and snare ya mom. But the broken heart in the NDC or nim broken heart. Onim disappointed. Ono ane so do betiam say Yesu. Yet na asie don katia say wa link to his pension kuraso wu a ne mma betumi nya ne pension. And so still the NDC food soldier will still respond to Yesu Yeza Jimmy. Ene ye ne. Ene ye hu say nipa ni binu mataba. Ya we say nipa ni binom ataba atabre brew and ye didn't touch the one ye manipulate their senses and ye jiji to me no we are na de ye catch the winner no about baby how why ekosi saying MPP for abokro no ye bechi won ora ene ameno ka say nipa oni NPP NDC aban and Crawford, your Mujina Koto, directly linked to MPP, Chama Wuntu. I do what he case a foolish case. That guy is going to sue the Ghana judiciary because the Omodia up to now, no, they have to pay him back. Is it by force to arrest people? And Trona Mudi and Trona Kwasanya Bane. And a mungu de monye. Entinkwasiya reason bia nambo de akochi obi just to make yourself you arresting no because he MPP for abokro no. That is not the way things go. And the people are waiting for the fucking promises that the NDC made. That is the issue. Nema na ekoso, it is not about nothing no. And yes, it will be something beyond there will be a promise you. We are in the circle of the NDC promises. And then I'm a for a jawa bonti or motu jagum no. Now supporters na ba bonten. So now let's listen to one of the videos, sir. Yebisa John Mahama say, where is the promise that he made? Yenti video na yensamra.
Funya ma bet be 5 or 10 wo mun nko motisa ke party betima ko yi kwajo African ye wono politics ya no ye de ne international we de local nko for do mo ho odin do bibia na boa to mo boa obi on yemfa nsa me age am say me ma refi 50 what ma say it me say a PBB security service na me qualify man ngi e na me nyama dwe mpote me kwako PB ba de na betima ye e bia na me wo faase bia na me ba bia na me nua what ma say bra me ma bre wo mu ne bia ma ho odin bibia am dia hyem ono no kokko hyem e no e betima boa am ye timi dia ade foforo what ma say ba sa na NDC for de na kwako ye o because NDC boys omo bre na kufu adom boy NDC NPP ba no omo fa away sem because omo hu say NDC 1 no no omo so recruitment and omo ye no mo ye dismase enti omo so ba ye no omo ton forms once per kufu at the time only one once on pack ni na go omo make sure so omo se nkrofo go mu a me da bia na meka say me boys me enu miensa omo ye NPP for no omo abro 40 years as your file mo ye ne o permit abo names about telephone number na de omo police service mu omo don go nya krante payday bosumo so nya biye and nya da bia na yekotutuo and normal to mo wrem ama mo so sabe nya no say police officers na de na mo de mo aba na samo mo pese mo fa bia correct wo be bie mu a wo so wo fa nipa 5000 we no busa papa ne say 5000 no so security service na aye ho no obi aka bi no na only police service and all the security service na 5000 na 5000 now ekwa ben criteria ben na fa na wo dey fa utie mi kwajo because the criteria of fast na papa dia adena 5000 dia 4000 ema party no we na mo de 1000 na de mo mpani for no na mo de am business it mo divided 4000 to 276 constituency e bia constituency bia nya bia be 14 or so e na obi abenya anya kra de ma constituency bia 10 kwajo na no do mo ye mo ma 2222 ni ade omo biem kro ba bi kra 3 no automatic for police back no for that side 1 ɛna ɔmo de kɔɛ kɔdwo no so wɔn protocol yɛfɛ ɛyi disqualify wɔn da obiara disqualify metima ma obi meme consultancy ayɛ waso west ayi wadan madina ada akra de dodo obiara court ɔmenya metima ma mo wɔ ni nyina disqualify wɔn tu wia no busa wɔn sɛ wɔn mo na fa wɔn no wotimi tran no afa nipa nyina last before the this week Friday Saturday Sunday no na obiara da pending ade chi Monday off obiara disqualify ɛde be criteria na ɔde fire ɛde be nhyehyɛ na ɔde go na onim sɛ ɔbɛfa nipa 5,000 ɛna wotɔn force bɛ 500,000 kwadwo wɔnyɛ internal chrono so onim sɛ ɔbɛfa 5,000 ade na watɔn ehia from up to 200 250 ni ade akɔ internet so kwadwo ade na sɛ itimi trans na yɛ nhyehyɛ bɔ ne sei ne ade fɛti party for no ɛyɛ party for no wo wia no obusa na de man yɛ yɛmpo ni sɛ minister na num kasa ne sɛ ya dia on so protocol na so bibia so wo wia no obusa sɛ Mr. Minister anya bia wo yɛ sure sɛ get qualification and yɛ sɛ de fa obi amana yɛ interior minister enka ona nka be qualify na kwadwo enka mo ayɛ dibi no what was say enka ayi wana bu mutaka be qualify wo kura wa education yɛ agree na yɛ eti agree dan ka ne yɛ kopoku ko na wo yɛ kopoku adwuma so wo nya de betu no ka yɛ deputy minister enka do ato northern region enka bia wo hwɛ nkatia na abrusu then ka wo de ba yɛtima ma wo aya qualify wo because of protocol ntia consider ama wo aba be interior minister wo be interior minister wia na to ayampiama party for no na me mremo bia wo me bremo mampani a wote so ne wo se du ba bia me wia me ma on the way bi nka producers na ba ma me wonu no so mo wo esi so metima ba mo wonu akogina simpie so se a party for ni nyina nkoma ento mo ye me nyina ne yakɔ rounds bian kana komantene ne the way NPP ba mo fan microphone ade ade mo aka fie best 8 years on so ba NDC for so Ghanaians we be make sure so you be form the marshal security service no ono nanim to no kokaye na we wie na so the ade akokoma papa beginning
Malik so can the same thing.
Yes.
I'm trying to see if we can get the video.
Me for the president
Malik dia so kokan is it bongo or something.
Thank you.
So say or be make sure say be fa 400 of them into the military
fire services.
Yes, I mean, you make all these promises, yeah.
Now when the man yeah NDC for do baby NDC for on person so as papa last 2 weeks we call parliament we name am chance we go check a connection we do one mini MP sakese na o me senior members no wo no mo frɛ de ko check kuram ne bon komo yes mo ade dem am akɔ na chi de wo kun o ye kra 11 ne ade no de mai enti mo mpanimfo na mo won mutimi ne nkasa yebe collection obia this ni bia wo hwe TV na wo hwe ne bia musa na wo say anya bi mutakasi e change na fi one way ayi minister ayi education minister ya jo mu position fi parliament education minister de na o ka campaign un kakra mutaka ye mo bia ya wa so no campaign won nya ne hwe wanya ne campaign because me president talk ko ye ba bia mu ko ye bia ye di ka kompo antro mo ba ho wanya ne ba bia pa ne constituency ye wie na sa wo wo bi o de ayi security man atamfo da no man paniatima pagya the whole Ghana security ama watamfo no watamfo take decision we no wie party no and the metima catch us say na no rand ya beti be 15% of so NDC supported to buye conform to abama NDC watie gu onye party ni watie gu to gu Mustafa mutakaso number 25% onu so tie gu we are not going to say all the institution now company now cabinet company of cover by say no mo ye we no no recruitment no institution has ning na he sign and no nya to we are na ka chenza me so oboa me hwehwe mu am ye police Ghana police service wo ayi IGP nya we no one HR mo sign bibia mo de ko enko region ka the company wo baba ye dai wo company ba recruitment wo the way ni be chere IGP wo be come IGP say company ni and person no mo dey recruitment say ni no mo chiche na IGP di am na legal team na legal ni hwem wi are the am IGP na IGP are referred to attorney state attorney no so advice otima say say we nyina process we nyina ba kokra no course so
and grassroots for
otima say na mo atwa fanche because sabi de nipa benye no kofie no bomba ye kakra mo benye die enti any company no benye enti na no wan no kwadwo
okay
na mo afasa kwanya wezo ama metima ka cho say ne NDC registration mo ye krampo so mo nche mo de obi ampo so onye ye to aba akana show om so mo nye Obia so register wo. So mo nye. But on be ko be books go obia so nye because omu fa so omu nya free party so. Eti omu didi omu anya dey. Enye omu ade. Eti mo titi sa ade we hu can assure you. NPP no nra. Ni ye to omu krani ade no. Once omu yes am good way na mo no. Ni nyina atiagu mpa wi. Na nra obeti say national chairman say thank you to. Wo to wu. Asema si fio ye cabinet member. Yes, ultimately, we nurse from now transfer from penny for emergency meeting to Niema. Said the way grassroots are come a better. Niano now wouldn't Ghana. Say what for what? So more yam more money and the other now Tana. None of Joe's well say and get funny for 500,000. One and Quebec from farmer will be a cockatoo fee. It had an funny for 500,000. Who's Akas Assembly? Actual party fund. Who told the Akachi? As someone see fear, I do know what team in who succeed your mama. And open on the namo. Ya got to about ya two about less than two. Now I want to be a friend so Kojomu come on to me. I see my Sibadia or no dear, obey make sure I'm over to what did you get Juma or the Obano? Ya know your name, I said, ya TSUS will be ya mean care for the next one. Meanwhile, my tall gun more than 10 times.
Kesben 92.9. The
And yeah, the Ecoso one this party no etre. I fisherman say today Montaka be a time for politics for you. That is it. Samija Sibi Mwakwa ye pa say Mahama and his NDC knows very well that the party supporters are blind, stupid, and useless. Foolish enough to love money inside of good policies manifesto. Yeah, that's great. So I also know me good afternoon to Fisherman. And yeah, me Debbie Ando say hi. Mia Debbie Ando say hi. Ras and family, Ras Media family. You're welcome. Most Mr. Ras, what's up? I'm cool, bro. Yeah, abusia mamunyi na kwa ba oba na wa like na wa share ne ekoyani. Enti de ekoso o party num no. Amanfo no nsa asifom. Amanfo na omoto wa badman dis no. Omo nsa asifom. Because their expectations are through the bogus propagandist campaign na and this for ye no. Nsam na ye promise omo no. The people are not feeling it. They are not seeing it. And they have started questioning. Omo shall see omo bisa nsam. Nsam no so omo bisa no so no. Ebre no eto asum adwene wom. Because yeso ni akure kwa afuom. Oni akure firim fuom ba. Na ochichire na maso ano. Na okache nsi ye duru abo we ho a ye beswe ahome. Na uduru ho na utwam Akurano will start looking at you strange. Obesha say enya nsema kan fa ho. That is actually what is happening. That is actually what is happening here. NDC and his leader, John Dariga Dramani Mahama, has disappointed the 6 million Nkwasiafo voters. All of them. Samija said the security recruitment meeting was primed by the entire cabinet. So the NDC supporters should stop blaming Montaka. Samija so enye Montaka nkwane decide on how to go. The NDC for nunyina ene ka mo hu bo mu say this is how they are going to do it. And painful no mo cabinet no. Omo na decide here. Hey, even the police IGP himself knew nothing about the police recruitment. Hey, party way. Now we just 1.5 years. 1 and 2 months pepe. And our party abase, hey, and able to 2028, now one Kasamasha secret campaign demand MPP. And that would be beautiful. And to us, yanko yanimna yan cansem, I cansem honsem because in some of fear. It is over to you. And Crofono Abogana for the youth no a pomo chrono. Serious one. We are chrono pa. Na ye to asuna yakoyanim. Yakoyanim swa. Now we are still here on the police recruitment issue. So what is say akwana no kasa na o say Bashintele, on his campaign tours during the 2024, no, Okokrobi suko sanko promise or muse oba say NDC bedia kunya in his capacity sabre na yenim so be the Youth Employment Agency CEO. I can say he will make sure say very very constituency no obema 400 slots into the security agencies in the country. And then Enkrofo no more constituency ho no say 1.5 years. 1 year and 2 months edoso. Omunyante Bashintere say okasa e de fasa adwuma na o promise wono ho. So they need answers on that promise. Yentie what this guy said to Bashintere.
You say you give police, the youth of Bongo will get jobs in customs office. The youth of Bongo will get jobs in fire service. The youth of Bongo are going to get jobs in immigration. The youth of Bongo will get jobs in military. All the security service. And you are going to give us in 2025 400 security slots. Dear Malik Basitale, in case you have forgotten, today is 12 March 2026. Where are the slots? And I'm telling you, the NDC have taken us, the people of Bongo constituency, for granted since 1992. We have remained loyal to the NDC, voting for you without thinking twice. But when it comes to also taking care of us as good people that we are to you, you don't want to do that. This time around, enough is enough. As young people of Bongo, we are up and ready to come for what is ours. So please, kindly give us our 400 security slots, or you will see us in your office. And if you think we have forgotten, this is the video when you came to Bongo, precisely at Abomi, where you gathered the old people, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our mothers, and our fathers, and promised them that we are going to give their children jobs. And you said, Bongo youth will get jobs and jobs and jobs and jobs. Where are the jobs? So watch the video for yourself.
Services. In 2025, I am promising Royal Charles that will give the Bongo constituency 400 slots. 400. So that we can have men and women in the military from Bongo, men and women in immigration from Bongo, men and women in police from Bongo, men and women in customs from Bongo, men and women in prisons from Bongo. And the youth of Bongo will get jobs and jobs and jobs.
Yes, so where are the jobs? You've seen the video. Where are the jobs? In Songbohe, Kilim Ramen Sanga, 1992, the Kwana Pazna. Tumambum, Lumako, Lume, Lama Antiaza, and quoted to Mako Tameja to Makabiki. Kodi Hawara Basanga Wu. A match one thing about Balaza Avla, Sasana Kubo to Martin, Pali later I, Tiding about Mantilla to my
na they are all Kenyano and Awakano. I say, Bashitele, I promise you 400 jobs. A Jumano Wahe. Aye. Ye Bisamo. This is what you promise us, and this is actually what we are demanding. And you see a Jumano Wahe. Where one can say, well, no matter na bro. A one or promise ye. And you see a case secretary Juma just because you're too Obama. And you do be catch the yang. And yen sama one or be catch the yang. And say abani ebisa say, where are the jobs, sir? Bashintele, we need a concrete answer from you. Now when we say enipa dasani say ebro suma wa Ayana will can some krana, you don't give value to what you are saying. Because Sebastian Teddy calls our constituency when any padom a trying to share. Na ye budging is suntino. Obie na can sema na onim even how to get that thing that he was promising. Abusia aye ni su ne ban. Bashintere aye ni su ene ban. Die nti amekasa. Ene bashintere nam aye ne ho akesesem e de kire NDC supporters biem. Abra amanfo bi sa ne se adwuma promise ye no wo he no. Ono no bashintere no enam ena odi nkwasem keka nkwasem de kire Ghana for. Say they are not going to leave power 2028 coming. With the NT video when I mean come a point of view.
We will never, by the grace of the living God, give the MPP an opportunity to take us back again more than 40 to 60 years for us to one day come back again and come and suffer like today we are.
Bajote ni yepa and the Bashintericha platform so can't Ghana for say they are not going to give power back. Let me be saying say ono Nim Rollins. Ono gayo jina hui Onim Rollins there. Rollins can't come or being campy. Onim Kwame Nkrumah, the people's lover. J Kufuor watini dimpe. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo we ya watini day. O Misa Jo Mahama 2016 they told no. O Munana nim from 2016 to 2020 25 7th January. Enti Teddy, you are nobody to decide whom the power will go to on the 2028 elections. But the most important thing today is say go back to your constituents. Na kuyi wana no. The relevant questions are omu put on you. Nsem no omu bisa no. Kona ko yi no. That is what is more important. Enye power. And I mean farm and that is not what is important. Bashinteri, go back and speak to your people. They are all there waiting for you. Now you say now na masori dem and na Jigezi sorry them. You are one of the people also Dr. Bawumia sorry them to onye kremoni papa. Where Jiminti, you don't know say when you are a leader of group of people, you become a leader of all, not a group of religious people. Jimmy, say na no be CEO mpo a wonya vice president to. Wakwa sorry them. Abro ye kremoni. Kwasia Kekasa Jimmy Kekasa Yansan ye can be a gumqua just to open your mouth and make noise. Mo Jimmy na mo de politics wo manum. O say na wan kasa wanumu kasa aso kon. Na untimi yu ho ano. Na ye ka odi adwan kogina eye national campaign ye mfa power man pipi ebre ne dura wo Bashintere you will run away from your home. Wan kasa ofia utim ube udwane afuru akoshepa bi for days ansa wase abafie o modam Kwame Nkrumah kura the MPP was able to stand against Kwame Nkrumah. Now Jimmy me fisherman say Kwasia boy who does think who does he think he is? Ojan, he will not hand over because he is easy. He should wait. Yes, that's it. See, I don't know why Ghanaians even gave the small boy relevancy in the political space. Something unacceptable. Very useless and very stupid boy. Kwasi ampanyi ni pa. Nine koto esene media so. Honam ho okoba nyina. Nine ya ujina sokura pone nyina ne nine so. O kan koto dwe hu kakra bi akọ bebo fom. Sa akwa no na ma se Bashintere Malik Bashintere Onam ho nyina ni kotodwe mienu ne nan yemfa obi ade ensere no. Be guy we ubone kotoba akwa we beto form on so the biem. So we have the audacity to say the most stupid and the most aggressive words to anyone because of to me, because you are cousin to the president. Today the power is in your hands. Give what you promised the guys. Promises now with the man microphone. They are waiting for that. Deliver it. Deliver what you promise. Where entokwa? Entokwa. MPP ba also the free education maba mo say possible. Oba ye the first season of school. Nanado shall see implemented fully. Emani ye juma. Mose woman bank. Employment for the youth. Wine. Ninyina 24-hour economy. Emponchene na boda bonani sibire na mose mo beye omono. Mo shall see AC one bind there. This party is the useless party. Me as a media say it is time for Ghanaians to be smarter and wiser enough to completely reject and kick away such deceptive propaganda liars far away from the Ghanaian society. And also ya adwena yewia sami jesi so ekire so tumi kire wadwena makanya mo kama na ekoyani. Enti politician obebo so obedi ntro no at the end of the day no. At the end of the day no otobe da ho amaye nyina yabaha abeseresrew tisa akura ketwa. Na abusia tie video we na yenkra sami jamfi ho asem na eba be kan sesia.
Kakra bi afasika na kenten so a omo ne omo yere ne omo ma ne omo busuafo edi sika ne nyafunyafo ti sika bi ani wa de be ye oman ne ye enu nti na ye bre no enu nti na ukrom kwan no aka ho a aban ne nyeye no enu nti na aso pitis ayerehwe no ye nhu no. The reason is corruption. Enu nti se ye pese o mai fa no tuma pefra e wo se ye nyina ye ni bre e wo kata hyehye pro ye dwirim so na ye te so atua na ene kata hyehye ne pro ye no new angle bi aba MPP for the bomb by no chrono yi pa e ya de a ye friend so source ye de akire nyina ne se aban pese odi dwumadie bi na insese obefa mra kwan so abamu ama omo a omo wo opepa se omo ye se adwuma ni nyina epre bi no aban ne ti da bi me de ko hyedem na me de akoma nipa ba ko pe eno ne ye friend so source se bi me de ko hyedem na me de akoma nipa ba ko pe eno ne ye friend so source chese mempene ema ho kwan ema de opese wo ye bibia na emepre na de ne bo wo fom wo betumi aye ne yie ne ye mfa adwuma ne ma no na emo mi twabo na me de amanipa
Bacho wote asema samija mfika ye yie pa emsa wote ni yie ye wodi fiti biem asem na eba no mu edru ntu de ti ni biem
nipa kakra bi afasika na kenten so a omo ne omo yere ne omo ma ne omo busuafo edi sika ne nyafunyafo ti sika bi ani wa de be ye oman ne yie enu nti na ye bre no enu nti na ukrom kwan no aka ho a aban ne nyeye no enu nti na aso pitis ayerehwe no ye nhu no. The reason is corruption. Enu nti se ye pese o mai fa no tuma pefra e wo se ye nyina ye ni bre e wo kata hyehye pro ye dwirim so na ye te so atua na ene kata hyehye ne pro ye no new angle bi aba MPP for the bomb by no chrono yi pa e ya de a ye friend so source ye de akire nyina ne se aban pese odi dwumadie bi na insese obefa mra kwan so abamu ama omo a omo wo opepa se omo ye se adwuma ni nyina epre bi no aban ne ti da bi me de ko hyedem na me de akoma nipa ba ko pe eno ne ye friend so source se bi me de ko hyedem na me de akoma nipa ba ko pe eno ne ye friend so source chese mempene ema ho kwan ema de opese wo ye bibia na emepre na de ne bo wo fom wo betumi aye ne yie ne ye mfa adwuma ne ma no na emo mi twabo na me de amanipa.
Yes, enti abusianfo bi sam se adentia me bo video we akiro Say ye tie Sami Jamfi ye pa ewo ni video ya na okasa imu a. Okama ye tie ho ase se MPP aban ene ne mpanyimfo ya akromfo. Na kwanya omofa so bokro no ene se aban nyuma no instead of say be biem ato ho na nkrofo omo enka se akade so mbetumi aye sa adwuma no obia be kire so pese onye bi na yahwem na yahwe de oye adwuma na ebe boa oman no aye no osi ye pagya na de amanipa ba akofo aban na ankasa etwa boto so na de amani yonko na one no asan afa akire na omo akwakoji sika na di enti to him no ye saa kwanya no so na NPP aban afa so a ode bokro no miye kwaku mensa ne mo akwaba ose saa kwa so na MPP aban afa so bokro no eni ntia ye ne hospitals ye ne ka kwan ye ne nsuo na ye ne ye ne ye mfa se ejire mo ahodene a ejina ne nan so abusia saa sem na sem Jamfi kan ye no wantumi amo company bi dini se company wey any company wey ye dere bi ye so se na yento aso ne enko yanim fresh back and let's move to the present of today ene amen okase Sami Jamfi oye Ghana Cocoa Board CEO aye nanim se oyes Sam Ferguson John Mahama New Ibrahim Mahama ne boy and now na the CEO of Ghana Cocoa Board that's it Ghana Gold Board Ghana Gold Board na eta ho no ono na ye the top hierarchy ono na commande enti bibia hye na nsam ene saa Sami Jamfi na o kase odi adwuma ma nipa directory na wa ma amiema nto ho ama nkrofo nso ametry omlo ka hwe a ekire se wo bokro no saa Sami Jamfi no ene as a head of the Ghana Gold Board no watume gina ne nan so the contractor $11 million ama papa bi a ye fe ni Sandogwe na ye kase Sandogwe na ubebisa mso ono ne hwan Sandogwe ono ne ye the deputy chief of staff tiemiye pa deputy chief of staff enti se Julius Debra eni ho a saa papa ye oda mensa sabio mensa benkum so hoyi saa side hai on ne fe Sandogwe se deputy se chief staff ni ho a Julius Debra Mr. Walkout Mr. Trotten Mr. Yenkoto America nkwasi asa boni gura no so ni ho a papa we ne wo ho na se papa we ya ban mu chocho muncho temiye pa oya ban na ete akonwa so chocho muncho because oya deputy staff chief of staff omumpo ne decide who can get access to the president Saman we ono ne wo the what them call limited company limited Zoze company limited group of companies ono ne wo Woze TV baby NDC during campaign no mu yomu campaign kese no papa we oto ne dia na de wo mu ne say contract na ene Sandogwe yes Sandogwe contract na ene ye ka ho asem no ya sign 11 million contractor ya mfa ma bonte ama ye burden ama obi Ghana ni fufuro bi an contest Sami Jamfi pagya ya na odi share papa we nsem se onje sa contract onye sa adwuma no enti the questioner me bisa ne se enti ensem na Sami Jamfi kan bese some 2 minutes ago says I bind the contract at the adwuma Emma company be directly with that bidding net for people to try their local chrono. Does it mean say on also the oye ni nei kwambi awafa so de bokrono ana na moreover say nipa ye ka na asemi osanso e aban mu mpanyimfo This is the question that I'm asking. Very simple. When you are temudie. Sami Jamfie. Abana yedi bo tachino. Yedi bebo banda bi. Abana yamfa anko bo bi yedi actually ha. Wanu munsem ne yedi contestimo. And the question remains the same. Sa contract way. Chrono contract ana. Sa contract way. Unyibenya mfaso bi wo mu ana. Sa contract way John Mahama ni NDC for mpanyimfo bi ebenya mfaso bi wo mu ana. Na obebi say contract ben. And the ma akwa we. Contract the man say onkoye renovation at the Ghana Gold Board office. Gold Board na yetene 2025 unum no. And ye renovation. And the cost of the renovation on Kwano 11 million. 11 million. Sa 11 million no. Ankwa nkodi. Ghana ni bia sabio wabre ni company nsam na wanya bibia tafre o. The contract went direct into the pocket of the deputy chief of staff. The conflict of interest in this party called NDC government, John Dariga, the leader, na banweno, oversize. How can the deputy chief of staff earn contract, directly awarded contract from the Ghana Cocoa Board without bidding? Mpacho influence biana. The Jubilee House and could demand some jamfi say on fasa contract the Masam Dogwana Sant Dogwe. Sami jamfi na Sam Dogwe akoshia din komo na kronunti odi sa adwuma na maana. Julius Debra ni campaign management team sika omo pedi aye campaign no. And I'm a nusunti asami jamfi man sa contract nana. There are many questions on this that should be answered. Ntimi yankasa mikrom drobo to Sampa, brekum drobo Sampa road na. Yenya sa akwan no sami jamfi and I'm contract wenti yenye yana. Jamfi. A man for a school for the free education. Omunya aduane ni egale ni nkate nkwanya nsuo nko a a contract fun we we sign tiana. Sam yentuado. Teachers and nurses, trainees and teachers and nurses. Teachers and nurses, trainees. Omonsono. Yentia wonka. Abayen tokwa. Yenwia harina idrusu. Ene ato forcing. Omon kontokwa den. And also no. Is it because of such a corrupt day around Samdogwe Muyana? I say, oh, party useless. A party useless pa. Political party idea an idea of governance. Omunni bi we are seeing nama krofo way and the toppers. Bangladesh politicians, they have knowledge than these guys. Jimmy Nkwa, Omudidi directly only in the pocket of the ordinary Ghanaians. Taxpayers' money home. NNDC from they don't create employment out of governance. And into your mufre kunyamua, na omupeso omunsha omuhwa komfono. Richard said they have no money to pay nurses and teachers, but they have money to buy praying for $70 million. NDC is most great loot and share party in Ghana. Punto, finito. Richard, finito. What finish, you know? What say, baby, Richard? Omusu no omobano no. What is NDC nibi? Enyane hwa. Go into his life. He made money through governance, through leadership of this party, that were in power and they gave him something in the government to do. They are not creative. Enti omu nyina ebokro no bi. Enti se de omu nsem okeka ne da bi. Ye de toto ho na ye comparison of the day. It is very ashamed. It is unacceptable. Party na esi ono. The leadership no ministers, MPs, any CEO for omo ko chairman, general secretary, they have nowhere to stand. And tokwa na echo party no. Confusion. So even concentration on what to do. Among for no. They are thinking of who to come and lead, who to come and succeed Mahama. Like Bill, ne boye dra man for man to mintono. And this if one am na mo ye campaign for 2028. Every cabinet minister be or cabinet ne one this amanyoko wemu. He is not thinking about how they can make this 2020 this 2024 to 2028, you know. Come before so more minor konanim. They are all thinking about who is coming to succeed Mahama. So they are pushing monies. Sikane wohona ye o mining in idea no. Omo packet they call different people. Nkrofo probably say they are coming to stand. They are finding a way to push the Ghana's money into their pocket. Say that be on benye sikadia ye campaign. So why when year NDC indirectly obatra konya sui. Onya hwio. What the NDC has achieved to do and say omo beji sika free Ghana for poto. Say aban no benye sika na amanfo no ebeye den ebe sofa. So they don't care. 11 million for renovation of an office here. Who build it? It is less than 1 year, 2 months. 11 million choppable Ghana cities. Contractor Anye Baden. Direct award. Conflict of interest. Chronobopa. One now describe boy. And at the end of the day, you are the one who is actually committing such a crime. Abra one word describe. Now, do you know what is Homo yalogan so? Now we na guy be na ya mama bi eko point ho asem na okọ comment na say on this poster here chere say and this Sami Jamfi the contract ama deputy chief staff of the NDC government. And of course they say, how come say contract eba yede kwa koma nye obia say deputy chief of staff. Bra, papa no deputy chief of staff sound say dogwe etiminya college to come under the post of that woman and answer her with this comment. When ye pa the comment na me be kan chiro ni ye pa. Papa ni timinya adaje ba be kan say well. I mean say why is it that only some group that are benefiting? I mean say adentia aban we ba ye enkrofo ketua bi na benefit. Some of you were given appointment and at the same time you are taking contract in addition. Why are you the only people? Oyendi ni ene bisa sa same way. Sam Togwe got the audacity to go there and say at the comment section, say, well, I should have shut down my business once the NDC won and sent everybody home. No, sir or madam. Business thrives by chasing business opportunities. They did not sit down to be called. I'm not sure you would be denied if you also source for a service within your business operational area. Papa we see that be the mami asembe na wukan. O peso ka chem senka me company no mingu no abrandi si wen ne abana na na mempa mo nkrofo so obi ankotena fi adwumafo so mo nkotena fi ana maame entesa adwuma bia no ehwehwe akwanya eba adwuma entran fie entwen se ebe frɛ wɔn na ɔyɛ sure sɛ maame wɔ so ɛwɔ akwanya bi obetumi a provide service bi de ama aban no wɔ kwam bi so a ɔgyetum sɛ aban no ɛbɛyɛ de fata ene de sɛ ama no nso anya contract ayɛ tio ɛnyɛ ne fɛde o ɔsan so aka nkwasiasɛm de akyerɛ yɛn aka ho ɛnyɛ ne fɛde kora ɛnyɛ ne fɛde sɛ there is a conflict of interest o ɛnyɛ ne fɛde sɛ ɛnwa sɛ deputy chief of staff yɛtumi ma ne contract directly without the involvement of any other person ɛnyɛ ne fɛde. He came out boldly to admit and also even to be arrogant on the woman. Sankrofo eni akokoto abade amom so momra medi yeso. Bacho temi yepa. These are men and now me no say the country called Ghana is in their hands. Now semo ya sem kase. Enti se me jamfi anyway. Now let's keep on here and let's go on. Let's read this comment and see what we can do. I see a breaking news. Leaked document from well-meaning Ghanaians at the Gold Board reveals how Gold Board awarded the sole sourcing contract worth of 11 million to Korika Ghana Limited for the renovation of former Bank of Ghana head office. Our colleague Ghana Limited, subsidiary company of the Wazo Group, owned by Deputy Chief of Staff and the personal assistant to the President. Tio. Papa Osansu, even the personal assistant to the President, not only Deputy Chief of Staff. Because omu ene dalete omu ne commande the Jubilee House. Yentu asuna yenko yanim na let's go into another matter siaeba. Abusiamfo ye kan kire mo se ade papa na minya samija say from Hamburg. Ghanaian short memory syndrome and low mindset level have allowed Mahama and his NDC always fooling and deceiving the public with propaganda lies. Obvious. Or say, this is a commenter, the actual Minister of Education, directed to the actual Minister of Finance. We know, say, a school for, teacher for, nurse for, Obiaka to Emma. Especially, the nurses are suffering. Teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses trainees are not suffering. Teachers are suffering. Dr. Bawumianen Sem no kan 2015 2016 year campaign 2027-2028. Bawumia can repeat the same thing. And now I know say teachers and nurses, trainees and teachers, they are all suffering. They are all suffering because allowances and salaries no emma. Young Kotia hadn't a Drew Sawyer, the Minister for Education about Bontin or Bontin, I'll say, you can't blame me, to me, mommy, some more. For the mess at the Education Ministry, to me, mommy, some more. It was a saying, bonene, at the bonny I echo so, Education Ministry, honor. I say, because, and I'm say, everything is about money. Bibia yesikasem. And everything, money lies in the hands of the finance minister. And just so I see my money some more because Bibia yesikasem. Sikasem so who bibiano as a finance minister and some. Enti ono ne wo last say, ono ne kan ebem. So blame him for no payment of allowances, salaries, and the things you complain about. And this party will go away. Brati niye. Mesi NDC party no. Agu awie. Agu. Ejina hɔ nso abubu. And the education minister. And the finance minister kontokwa. And no, intellectually, there is a reason behind. Harina Idrusu want to be a vice president with the minister with the compare with whom we call the actual vice president. Ye mame Jane Opoku Ajimai. Harina Idrusu person on partner no in the 2028 elections. Ato force him person on your candidate, presidential candidate. Enti sa kampu mienu wei omo won tokwa dada. Enti Harina Idrusu ahyase party na gu awie. Harina Idrusu ahyase a otuja de ko ato force ne camp ho. Say oye incompetent. Because I was on saying answer ayina ba. No krenso oye incompetent. Yes, in a Ghana economy, under Nanado Danko Kufuado and the leadership of Kenoforiata, every teacher and every nurse was paid. Every nursing trainee and teacher trainee was paid. But then you say Ato is forcing, but common salaries, allowances, and commodities for school. Ye ni bine a school for no. What it shows you how incompetent can the NDC be? How untruthful the party called NDC is. Ayentokwa and omonko. Common teachers salary kurano NDC are buying 80 mintua. I can't say what talk Ghana queer for cocoa at Piawonka. Yanto asunen queer in education or more seno. Yanko suninti. Yanto wasio. TSM.
Come to Parliament and having paid attention to even the orientation, you make the noise. But you see, no. First timers who didn't pay attention. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister responsible for communication.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
What you have to withdraw is if the questions are not taken, you wouldn't be able to come back and answer them.
Mr. Speaker, the very individuals who asked the questions, I said the questions have been invited to answer, for which I've sat in the chamber for 2.5 hours, are time bound. The individuals who have even filed the question are not in the chamber. And so I'm saying to you that, Mr. Speaker,
all you need to do is to wait when it gets to the time and we call the question. And the individuals are not here to ask the question, then whoever is presiding at that material moment will give the necessary directions. That is what happened. But I'm not also comfortable of the statement that if the questions are not handled for today, you will not be able to come back and answer the questions. I believe that is what the minority leader is asking you to withdraw. So just do the honorable thing and let's make progress. This is not anything.
Mr. Speaker, I have the greatest respect for you.
Very well.
And the reason why I made that statement is because there are other obligations. And I work with the table office to schedule today. And that's why I'm drawing the attention of the House. Because, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader will be the same person to stand up and say ministers are avoiding coming to the House. And that's why I'm making this statement, so that it is not said that when you reschedule and based on other trial commitments, I'm unable to honor.
Honorable Minister for Communication,
so,
just
Mr.
take
Speaker,
a cue.
I take a cue from you and I'm guided. Thank you.
Honorable members, with all due respect, the statement by the Minister for Communication to the effect that if the questions are not answered, he will come back to the House to answer the questions, are accordingly ordered to be expunged from our record as if it does not exist. Yes.
Yes, and to you, the case Sam George, arrogant. He's not arrogant because of say he want to act like an arrogant. He is the rare definition of illiterate arrogant. Okambro fukwa adwenuswa. He woni amanfo na te parliament. Utumi sore won nan so ejina ka kire say those of you the newcomers are afraid na maba parliament. She say some George trying to denigrate the new MPs or about the Parliament of Ghana. Adentia. Or no atra parliament. So these guys are no people to talk to him. To the point to say, ono ankasa ni deputy speaker NDC ni etian no parliament. Asem na papa ne kan etian. Said the way ya Logan si papa pa omo achew. Say wo de won sabe nkumu kire wa ankasa wo colleagues. Disrespectful, full arrogance, lack of respect towards the next person. Kwasi ampanyi still on tiasie. Adentia, but the parliament ache. Abusia, say what na parliament cha. Normally, no. It should be show at your constituency. But be free horror. Nkrofo omoto abane de ma wa oso abetra parliamenta ena meno suntino wo Sam George who believe to be superior than obiti say Gideon Boakye or Boakye. I think that MP from the Asante region, the special aide to Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, who saw Sam George board wa ujina ho Jimmy, you want to compare yourself to say Gideon Boakye na Obuakon, who has Gideon Boakon, who has been in parliament for only once, this time, and the 9th parliament, a 10th parliament. Sam George, upon all the years that you have been in the parliament, here the budget banner kanya won't tiasi, I just say a factory chirumu. Ewo Nigeria kasem, and Sawatiasi. Who to me transe, esodi jina kasasa. Abra, the people who are supposed to benefit from your long-term being in parliament, your constituency, on common thing, the most basic need of a human being, ensure ni pabenom. Constituency, etiho esu so munyansu nom. Now what the parliament, when you and you fed so what parliament, even for 8 years in Pona whom to me secure. One of the most basic need of a human life, ensure potable water. Who to me secure on farmer uncrofo. But you have the courage to stand in front of parliament and tell your colleagues a fin or more ba. I been more constituency or more transformer before they came to parliament to consider them with your left hand. Arrogant. Such an arrogant of Sam George. Such a fool, such a D-ball, such a Kwasi Ampanyini, to underestimate intelligent and noble men. Adentia, when you go from Fobino or Moto Abama. Sam George, you go from for some more message the mouth here.
Minister George Atrasi, I want me master Bukwanu. Minister George Atrasi, I want me master Bukwanu. Santo George Atrasi.
Yes, I was saying, be around to the Ecosoase. The Ecoso, ewo ho nyina ne say, Sam George constituency na, omona apto ne so aba manako parliament different times. Odi no tu ne ho no. Ni wure firi say, Imame Uruka Kabemo akwa pa. Ni wure firi say, he was not even able to supply them with the potable water. And being in parliament and being arrogantly telling your colleague parliamentarians say uba parliament yache. And also any also be mad. What is the sense of it being in parliament for a long time if a common water solution in your constituency you have not been able to solve it? Oh, Jimmy. Hey, some Kokoroku, some D Boro, some George. One would Jimmy tell me the sense in it to be in parliament for 50, 40 years? Na ensure nipa da saniba nom no constituency ebi ni ho. What is the sense in it? What the wajuma swana? What are you doing then in parliament? There now in parliament. Nyansa sembe na wo Sam George wa propose that. Obaye Sam George. Ujimi the drone delivery system under the Minister of what them call the Minister of Communication technology you sat down and you allow your government to cancel that medical drone delivery system in the country. Jimmy, and also fast one say you promise the people of Ghana say when Mahama comes in power, he will not have any peace if he refused to sign the LGBTQ plus bill. Ekosi saying Sam George told Ghanaians say he's going to arrest all MPs, any ministers. Sam Obaye Ekosi saying. Oh Maria. Mawudi nkontompo bebrebe di ayemo. Ene parliament ye kwa amoma because you cannot answer questions. Mujimi ni nkwasi akeka Ghana for tena so de koto abama mu nwan dodo. Ye pake mo. Edibuko go parliament what they say Sabio Moses eni ni nwan. Mugu parliament wa munim hwe 187 MPs. Jimmy nkwasi asemunti. The few people the minority side the mighty minority no, they are leading the parliament. And then Sam George Kasedo bi osi Ofra Afenyo Markins majority leader. And this MPC Kasa they consider Afenyo Markin as the majority leader. Adentia, because obviously he is the leader of the house or a minority, so he is leading. Because you say lack of knowledge makes my people perish. And to Sam George, to make things better and better. Say ube jai so beko parliament ho. Now ko yo ho guy. Eko disrespect the newcomers. The new MPs no oko disrespect your mono. Tell us what you have done to your constituents after a long time parliament. And yes, idea kawanotum na ohobon. Kawotum I because Napoleon Dian or semen country say we in Nigeria ni. Tell Ghanaians your biological father's name. Oluku Sanjo and a friend because in Nigeria ni. Well, Sam George were we and kwasia kekane kwasia campaign and kwasia sema mokai. And them one kasa mo constituents aba bontena enso mo benom kro mo ni bi wo constituency. What the parliament there or some faso ne say. Parliamentarian we a lawmaker. You decide what the government should do. Motuwana eye zu beza we mizu we meza kwasia semon kwa enemone. Parliament kura ye choko amamo. Abusia Ras Media GH. All like video na meso say like mame na comment mame. For on isi adoma no so. Say that be am ba life will be obenya notification say ba. Na oni me nyina abeche dwumadie no afa. Me pese muntie this debate a ekọ so e wo parliament. How how Sam George was actually cooked by Yewura Afenyomaken. Area na aja mabie phone lines na tum na obia so atumi afre achre na adwe. Yankonko tie video no mna sisia.
Majority.
Speaker, the sense of the House is that we constitute, we suspend sitting and constitute a committee of the whole, Mr. Speaker. Move into a committee of the whole so that we can consider the DACF formula. Sorry. No, let's do it. Sorry.
Yes, the application is to constitute the House into a committee of the whole. Any opposing view? Any opposing view? Honourable members, accordingly, the House is very well.
Honourable Speaker, I've been here to answer questions. The questions are time bound. If I don't answer the questions today, it would not be possible for me to answer the questions at any other time. So I'm letting the House know. I've been present, I've been in the House for a number of hours and I've not been called.
Mr. Speaker, you have to relate to the leadership of the House.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minority Leader. Honorable Minister for Communication, for certain issues, just liaise with the leadership. Yes, Minority Leader.
Honorable Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister of Communications a moment ago made a statement, which statement has got into the records of this House. I would want to plead with him to kindly withdraw those statements.
Yes, Minister for Communication.
No, Mr. Speaker, what statement is he referring to? He has to be specific on what statement he's referring to. The leader must be specific. I said a number of things.
Mr. Speaker, the minister must know that we accord him respect because he's our minister. He must accord leadership the same respect. Speaker, government business is called by the leadership of the House. So, Honorable Minister, please, you are a Minister of State. Please, kindly withdraw those statements you made earlier by way of objection to the application made by the majority chief. That is what I'm saying. That you should withdraw those statements because you rose on your feet to oppose the application with the explanation that you've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. So you should withdraw it. You should withdraw it. It is wrong. Hey.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I think that let us be clear. I did not just rise on my own. The Speaker of the House asked a specific question, and Honorable Minority Leader, Honorable Minority Leader, I'm a member of this House, and I have maximum respect for leadership. So, playing to the gallery with some of the comments you made are very unfortunate. But let's be clear, I did not rise to object to government business. The Speaker of the House, and sometimes when you're in the chair, you should pay attention to business in the House. The Speaker in the chair asked the question, anybody with an objection? So I didn't rise on my own. I rose in response to the question the Speaker asked. I caught his eye and he gave me the floor. So I didn't just rise on my own. So it's important that we set the record straight. It's going into the Hansard. There are people you play to the gallery with. We have our banter when we have to. But when it's on the record is the record. And so if you're asking me to withdraw what? Are you asking the Speaker to withdraw his question if there was anybody in opposition? The Speaker asked that question and I rose on it. And let us state for the fact that your people have asked questions. For those of you who have just come to Parliament and haven't paid attention to even the orientation, you make the noise. But you see, no. First timers who didn't pay attention. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister responsible for communication.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
What you have to withdraw is if the questions are not taken, you wouldn't be able to come back.
Abuja for my phone last night to musu to me for now watch our drink our platform was so higher Ras Media GH. Unlike I must say like Ponsesia Domano so na beka busia kono. Ya be phone last night to suit me for now watch our drink on the issues and the debate platforms.
And answer them.
Mr. Speaker, the very individuals who asked the questions, I said the questions have been invited to answer, for which I've sat in the chamber for 2.5 hours, are time bound. The individuals who have even filed the question are not in the chamber. And so I'm saying to you that, Mr. Speaker,
all you need to do is to wait when it gets to the time and we call the question. And the individuals are not here to ask the question. Then whoever is presiding at that material moment will give the necessary directions. That is what happened. But I'm not also comfortable of the statement that if the questions are not handled for today, you will not be able to come back and answer the questions. I believe that is what the minority leader is asking you to withdraw. So just do the honorable thing and let's make progress. This is not anything.
Mr. Speaker, I have the greatest respect for you.
Very well.
And the reason why I made that statement is because there are other obligations. And I work with the table office to schedule today.
But you know your partner so.
Said obetum betnasia onso benya ensempa wo de play enso atie bi ne de abo embra na abo man Ghana ye toso aye abronye edne se nyankopon sa nyamehwe no so mo no ho bai na bibia wo ye bia nso nye ne ye ade wo be shi be ye bia nso ni se be ye adwuma ye toso onso ye enua pani Dr. Baomia e de doctor nso hye nyankopon sa one ne yire ene ne ma na me mo no ho bai bebi odina koduro no aye nyankopon pa na owie na dwuma ese nyankopon se odin ba bedru asomdwe mu yenso ade asida ni kabia ama no esa sema kema wontimi se o haw akonya wonya otwa kwan kokot ni nyina no ese nyankopon se obeka na ho obobo no ho bai obeyi ade so awe ni so afiri ni so Islama MPP for mpanimfo nyina se nyankopon kire na ho
amen
won moye na doctor 2028 no omra na nyama nyina nya yi dedi ka me kan se won so abeka nyina no kura na woka na de me kan se mama doctor I dey say president mama onye obi o kan okure and won kan okure and he said dedi kan no so we now be get to mo saso America na no na America enkwala on control exams of akwa bi so feri enkwala na nyina se me boa on kan chem se me boa
yeah
man nkwala ni nyina wo feri wo mo se nkwala ni be ko school se da na do pese obi akwala bi ehu atwo hu akenkai na bibi wo hol mu a wono so timi ehu sabro kira ase abawa kura wo tena bus mo na so tena twere mu a o tena mu a no no obi ni bag no fa na story book no kai mi se ma Ghana na eni dodo la yan ko school nti ama omudi ye ho agro ye to so mienu ankwala yan kasa omo mo pass ye a se nko mo ko school no do mama darega kromfo no osa ye se enkwala ye posu wo mo a se nko mo ko boarding oboa wan fo man ko boarding day students no do mo ko e obi a wo gine fatante no do no betu kumase de papa na maame afi no mo ko pesika ha eda ma akora se be odi 14 years 13 years se de aduane kura woni mu noa na wo posu sa akola wo sei edne ko efri gine anasa sampa na de ne ko tema ebe na akola no watimi ayedai akọ school no enu tin kwala ne bebre o ma wofo entimi anya sika anko ha dai ama nkwala na anko school no enu enanche ekuafo yi so onim so anko school ni bi sabi koko efomdwuma na oye won so ne pese ne ba eko school ni bi ese da achi wonya letter bi kura na secretary bi de brenu a akwa na timi aken card ama no ni sika no so a twa ne kan so a wo se koko no so wontwa ne ka wo a wate so obona brand so koko no wan tua ne ka be sika be no fa hwe ne ba sika be no fa nto biane nie sika be no fa nto sikai anase ade ode be koko no ye ne nyina no so wontua na so anya sika chichuru die akoto play no ono ane kotoye hwe police fo ne soja fo a so wo fa wo mu ye nia ebi be kai ama ye kwachi boyi ni papa yare eda ho so munya me na me papa yare na me ba okuada to mama ama mu opone a wo bonti o ya tintina so na ma oba me apo ye kofa ka kofa no soja fo kofa no boyi bae wa hwere ne papa e me de temu yi ani wo di ni papa na wo twede na wo tweda wo kono wo na what you done a chama to me ko bi be tumra na ma kiresi
ya me mfa ne papa
ayare edam paso den ono na ehwe papa no ti se ne pa no ya che no a papa de ho awreho ama papa ne wuye na so what na wi ase na so what na o mem na so o mampani na so de adompone atrimoden ayesa na ma wo nyina ebe ye nua na so mo kae no so no kwa no kae ye wa hanu wo nso wo ha bi se me bua ka chem se me bua abusuafo ye wo faasefo ye nkrofo no ho kire wo mu a ye no mo frɛ me ye bua wo sojafo ni policefo a ye fa wo mu nyina no obi ho a so kotua bra bansa na dey ye ne discuss akoma wo mu ana mo bia kotua ye twetwe bebre amankofo and ye na so mo be kan ya wo se scholarship omu tue sika no na ya tro no mu di ndi pa mo fa wo mo so mo fa wo no half of million na 500,000 na mo fa ye no and na mo 5,000 mo betumi afa wo 5,000 na so dodo no a ekotue sika ansa na ya fa dodo no a ekotue sika wo so wan tue sika bi ni madam fu bi o ye duma tema port they wo fa ase akotua almost 40 million.
Wow.
Me see madam fu pa
what forms na
what medical so mo ko ono kra migration ene ye de ko 40 million ene wakotua aso still ano ye mfan ese ye nwe be ka asem ya ono so no wa ba nim ene ohu so de koso eso be ka sa asem wo ya de papa yare ma me kwan na me hwe me papa na de achi a me ba o se da be me mpre oba ya ma chi no ednatum mu papa ne tie ye papa ne de aweho awu enti Ghana fo no de me ka ne se awofo ani mfansua de mumma exam so mkotoro ya mu feri ye ajo mama bo apa na oferi on kwala no so no no ye teacher ni boni nti ana na ye lodina okodu yu na okokasa na brofo kra na ya twa ma na otimi kai ani mgbasi okoji ne hono lodina okodu hono brofo na woka no otimi ya twa de ma ne so ankenkai wanti na chiche ni doma ma na achina de ana oda no fa na mo wan sua de enti doma ma pese Ghana kro no obi antimi sua hwe ese omo bibi da ho na ye kai ye hu twro ye hu ya brochira ante sa o akola bia ku school okọ akọ hu ni din twro hu na kenkai na so won kopie wo a me bo ano aka chem sam bo se kwakọ ya dwuma na okọpa dwuma na wa e do mama dia dwomboni asentim tibi de me tika ka Ghana fo ne se awofo mo hwe do mama yie ne se munnim na sa akọto aba fun wo se de mam se de na do ye se akola bia nko school odidi free order free, or Saturday free, boost your money free. Or control exams and swa, also free. Another, I say, Ghana Sicano, or no one friendly. Your mama, and in near Brahim. I said, Ghana Sicano, be fat. And he, and then who no more day. And you be Kaka meeting a can say, Yami and in a hole. A Ghana for one who, Nkana Moko school, no small. 1 more dear 10 years, and you do one as a muscle mark or trapper. I'm like a mama and a mark of fear. Na esi den katias mo kan se akromfo ye fa apolitifo bebra akromfo apolitifo ni akromfo ni binchi no nyansa wo sa asem se mo abochira ha sei obi a wono ye dras kra no wo pese obeye adwuma se busume so obeye sika atodwane adi ba de wo se enipa nka fie bebre no mo kro na apolitifo nkwache wo mo a nyansa wo asem wo ya esi den katia papa panimu oyire na o mago Canada oyiri eno ma wo Canada nye education ti na adom ko ye
yeah
ana wanyo mo Ghana ho no ma mo kro no anya galamse na NDC de omo ba se de babo kan omo ba so ombekum ombewia na obesei ntimi de metima kan se Ghana fo no yemfa wo nya disua ti se do mama de onye ni po ka no pre se na yiri no wo yedi kenya o kire no de yira de oba na de okoda no a oba no ekogu na nimu ase poto no sa no pesa Ghana ni bia nso ye na nyame nti enye sa timeko na obi aba nyame shira wo nso no ya
bye yemia osei Anthony ena yete nka no Anthony May shop Tony May enterprise eno no ye store bia yeton good leather Italian made leather eno nko a ena yeton o kantamanto then 5 okoho a wenye bia to Enfre ma miesta na yentie ye ma miesta nso yo owo e ka kire ye abuja on subscribe na wa subscribe ma miesta me mo akwa ba ye pa na de manya o
really all right then I'll see you again Mr. Marco
me jo su ye pa ma be
yeah, well, for you, about cutting. Or some of the crowd, not my. Yeah, the twaba. Are you coming, darling? Or should I leave the door? Yeah, the twaba. A foot to the Alfama Ghana. Oh, fair, yes, sister Apala. Penny for ma, no would dinner, what time so up. Dear Penny be walk around when you're there. Yen that papa Daraga we are woman, name, and then you two move. Me no me no, as if you lose your bread near.
Hey, mama, and how can I say?
Me put MPP card, but minimum start party. Obuba. Omo eni swade so kura de bre oban no
yeah
e ma o ma no ye de enye mu faso opi enye mu faso look at Sam George ya Mr. Mafu gina hu akwa na wa yese hippopotamus no ni bia ni step ni na industrial
woman industrial woman
so ate Woman, you are winning now, almost a hippopotamus. Webo, et me betinabo, et dinanato, et di Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. Na me pese me busta Sam George said, Sam George, the coach me busta said, the one with the greater Bawumia, the man of wisdom, the man of integrity. God no to go, no se masaki wiaton. God na Bawumia, o togo hono, no omu di Bawumia tam se onye obiya. Ene o president na ni ya ni mu na nyansa ba ku frani mu. Enye no no ne ni Ibrahim mu wiaton. When this before mu see Dr. Mahmood Bawumia tam. Mu ka some full every papa pay you master respect ama papa na mu bi na tem. And then Bawumia and I sustain you man. Ana me bo me sama.
Of course, a good board ni na Dr. Bawumia adwene.
And so Dr. Your friend say Mahama Edna no double ordinary no still few ma won. I can some full efa MPP aban. Ye nim dobet yaye. Ye nim sa Mahama baswa enya ade a wo beye bi papa bi aye den. E dia ma wo man no. E ya yire ye mo say ye tumufu. But why tie ene monne. Sami Jamfi, a Kurana no Sokobo no. It did not ho catch a Bawumia se nedia. When you nan, or want to me apologize. Now, Mr. Mafunya, Mr. Titu Chiauka, a dear no one you. And this is one, Nibita. Me sit na me bet you naka. And some one or look up power. On the own, and this is for character. Or mood to a man a thing pursue. No matter do a man on narco fantasy. So, character.
Yeah, of course.
What a more yet the most disgusting person. Who me we are saying. Woman who you expect your Mahama. Mahama, who you because the West be out or pump out to be or Safa Southwest na no way. Because on your upia or your trustworthy. Nanka as papa penny, who did another water, who dispraising another public. But ene, play not muna will be a sicana with the ayen another. Who buy a walk on, would ja empty container, would ja empty money box na the good. One said the beer to man farm and another. Nanado ni Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, MPP a bank. And a buyer, Ubaka said, Namesh share woman, you the Omun Campbell, not Omun to a man in store. But insult to Nina, Mr. Marco, Omun to Buna Naduson, Nana Nadu still no shame for free education. And I'm a
yes, of course. Yeah.
Was answer to your work as the cat. Was answer to your teachers, would be a Nanado, a basso. Me say one more almost so there no demonstration. Muma and this what cut that down. And tina Mahama say more junior wuno. And tina Mahama say and check no more fear there. So what you say? And check no more general. It's a set of men who 3x4 now watch check. And check no more fear there because more general. Before any pet, a fillet and a pet and Canada any ship off. Make a shit up and I'm open. Like I'm Libya, or we are some show education. At the end, I'm not a tenor, Mr. Mafu. And mammy, for no money, do a mamma come out for you, or any or more, as soon almost if I'm a banco to mammy.
Said a bear opinion in dear.
Education. Eh, I did be a sumbo as soon as could be our reason. But I must say, and more 5 kilos now, almost no peteswa, or mutin palono, a peteswa, no mabetta mammon, and a brimonisono, and more 5 kilo no mutin mammon, Munja idea, Unposiana, or Modibato Tomaginano, and in Munja idea. So what to me bo Yama before, there's also one just 5 kilo moony bium, Oba. How can a human being will be better than watching with a move 5 kilometers?
Yes, yeah. Some no could a yard.
For 4 good years.
Yes.
Now, Mama, there's a many Ghana for can open the scare and make out or say, Sikana would the brem semen to Abama one at this candidate near Sheswabekuma. This candidate because more Sikana or man and no movie. So why are you afraid to say, Obi catch us this caco to Abama, no one to Mamma may you say no one jed? Ah, no one jed, no one can walk up to Abama. And Nesha. Ya maame no mo kra na wo tidwo mu no the samafo ene masam ya me
yeah
wo
very serious
ene wo so wo na wo tu akwala ne fo wo na obatan wo na wo di abuso bo yem se me tu fo mo gina ho ka kire se free education mo mo betua na na do ka kire mo se mo hia fo mo nkwa skafo ni bi school na dachi mo nyina maka bom aye ba ko ene ayi Magajiana or your vice president for Shadam. Or by an idea some no catch them or say we cannot add all of you to expensive schools.
Yeah, the privileged schools.
Yes.
I suppose.
It is a what a Takami Sato Krumwa, Wakami Satum, but on Nanado, the most sensible man, the most powerful man, no free send the Krumon. Education, no form, no person, no education, you do one on the dear, or sacrifice say, but Moody, a software Jimmy will be say, Pasiana or see a friend simple. The Nam can what the simple.
I
also bempa, any a crofona, what boy, so for what fire boy after no con. The three one also what the same book. Duncan Williams, any dear what Jan about the stuff crofona. You three you could set jelly person. Adinasale.
Okay, yeah, I feel I'm at once.
More women now, you could form a zoo bed and do a mobile. Mamma won and no woman, a woo, who make one to put caprana, no one simple one out of Kabum and I would shut that. And then what would your more yum? And then moku dear Ghana for ye yum. The two face and me tesrohano. I be a met me up for prapana me dear deal. Make me up for pay clean your juma, na my enemy dear. Mahama buy your catch or so with my 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Or the buy or buy a one MPPI in prom. No mamma, you mean
sack.
Mumma Jenny, Ghana for Mumma Jenny, and Dow. The year none a gown say if you can see my one and the cambu. On that the trainers near friend cambu.
I cambu. Chia serious shack of a brush.
Jollof, mammy, jollof rice was it. Overcato or ball.
I very far. She can be prepared when you uncle shake cambu.
Eh, na Mr. Marco, Miss and Sika and Abba, Lord Namahama, where you and you be a pebble. He was so, the proof to say, what did I make a phone part to an hour bonnet just kill it. Also,
Ontario.
One tell you, Overcassa, a phone or be a wako man or bar life.
Rehabilitation at Edgenham.
Rehabilitation. Overcassa, you form a unit. Maskana, Amma Mahama, at the margin, but tell it a boy and 9 shoe, 100 size of shoe. I bet that damn. Now, Mrs. Still Frampona, yeah, catch almost or map about wrong. And I'm saying, baby, or Muda Peros, no moon gin you.
There be so moon. Yeah, you money.
This time, MPP company for. Me sorry I'm my tank and bomb pay the beyond farmer when I move up our. This a man yet man, move up our, no man yet juma. I'm man for the fool with prison was so move baby for the no man for that. A bear me one. Shut up Ibrahim Mahama, how many fake checks? When you issue my Ghana. And so Nanado, and shade. Because Nanado, Nimians and was free say.
Unemployment.
Near Juma, unemployed, high, would mean put Juma. He bear it or the necessity so a show young man for free. Mahama will buy it again. I will. And I'm so three what genius will honor from Yabu Bomun to Crono. One Janet, one no cognac and anywhere you will read no time on you. Now what the parliament won't pass. I didn't know would ye. Because the day and I'm so by General Colano. Now who are power 9 will be Bibusau. I can't with 9 it will be as I would be a mebuno, a life for a chacha. I'm asking you, Mahama. Wouldn't you Ibrahim Mahama? What real sika? I could to play Bunya Ibrahim a dear to Mr. Mahama, make an error, and I will still repeat it again. Ibrahim Mahama Nimu say, or Bokapa with social media. A poor baby will shout it to Mumudi Nanadu at them. Ibrahim Mahama, a Boka, and my the Afantim.
Yeah.
Pasiano T. Virginia on Jimmy Fono, see a friend is Kevin Taylor.
Yeah.
A Bobisano, Pasia, Wakatan in Yawan. One more, mammy, you two must say, Yao.
So move, yeah.
Spend the brain and then I'm
move.
about down force, about down force them in a beginning of Kevin Taylor. To 1 minute was basement, one of Mahama, who bought Ibrahim Mahama, a shame of when a Bopama needs to do something after. Who are you, Ibrahim Mahama? Nami Busau said, a Japadiana wouldn't win me and a more formal. No better a Riasia Fibana.
And Fedos and Abubedi. When I'm more worried. When I'm more worried.
And I will be one life now would be to Tata. No more money, there's so much at you. Because I know a dog was son and Yasam to what. Now, who would now Chama won't me? Chama won't me. Me say me busa a yakan is the President Mahamani in Ibrahim Mahama. Then yet Ghana Japadiana wolf from Yama. Chama won't me, for that was poor. No, sir, a clammy or claim land. A power for tomb. A blawan nation. Now, Mahama, what do you correct? When you knew Ibrahim Mahama, and you look for company for. And if a lawyer not the same for
and the chief friend is saying, Attorney General.
Chief Attorney General, what do you correct? And then the church, the the most sensible people. So I know that moment, Nana also Busa was said, and it last a year or 2 hours on a webinar. Who was someone to your station or the same
Kofi Amuabwa, Ama Kofi
Amuabwa. That moment, I know and put a general addiction said you only put that. That moment, Nana also some now, you 2 galam seno, Tama won't to Mr. What claiming in land, not this year, and he found a dinner for but now to some of spare pano. And my man could have been chill. Or more Jane assassin, Edima will be. And it's no more, yes, sir.
Okay.
So what I say?
Okay.
Or more assassin, no more percent of more, and this is for now to go to also. And it's no more, yes, sir.
Okay.
So, not be so say. O fast as soon as at the hope for a morning cut out the good end. Be some, but the moon not get us so end. Yama a buy man of fine, a bar man in class as all your right or 2 go to no also. Next one, honest will be up after the up. What gives you right over teacher my wound to Yatun? Share Mahama. That the Jinsio and the snap, Abu Noon Ibrahim Mahama, the dear. Yankee, dear, dear Santi, no, yet them Fantami and San and the Bicha one. With the click of finger, Ube Frata. Now, with private jet now, what on who was getting in Ireland? Oh,
that is what they are boiling.
Aye.
I saw Mombano Subini.
So what does now, Omama Moon, bless and then almost walk. Then we are Mamma. Then we are Mamma. Now, Metia Bruchre, Miss Yam and no cassette, Miss Mapu, my time, me list, no.
Yeah.
Make the men suck a year, Juma. Make the men suck now, woo your banner what and you could be Biaco, when walk of fele will talk some pasta. It's just a woo your bar. Bapokra. Now, Ghana for no cotton land, you almost saw woman in parliament and power with your hands.
Yeah.
Aye. Mammy Busta Nama Namwa or call you and Anama Namwa. So why no? Because she am a person who stand aside as a lady, as a sensible lady. Ghana for him now in power. Nana Namwa. Me Busta. Ghana another door or doko na Mahama Edin Sika Edi support mono. Because she am a Busta said. Nana Nama, what would you about?
Yeah.
What knew about what you are? I don't know one go village to village. No one in power a man.
Yeah, Quabruchina could there. Muhammad.
Oh, flight. And I'm some another buy your 1 year party where my mufan another time. But God will serve is watching every each of you.
Yeah.
Then another no doctor Mamudu Baumia ban for Mubaya no Mudigana Fabra. Unyame ombusam muso akatria na mojiano na mfie mienu we aka eda yanimu 2.5 years aka yanimu Ghana for ejadi for kokofo de metu omofo ho kaka to omo se hwe
metio
yesi edida
eyesena dipreko
achia ne muye Mamu ntomo koko no emfa magodu woda mamu mabie mahama edemu na mu enye mu yada onyame ene hwe oni biasam so onyame ebe hwe mu so the one to the grand ebre wa de the kacha wo nyankopon se obo wo se wo de wasem nyina ye den e de amano wo de ahye ne nsa ne saade na wo beye no esu busni bibia Mama Hama ni nuano, mufo omunsa, and fum Ghana Japadi. No munya so mudia Mahama, Uba quite a hole. Who qua? No will catch almost from found to savage to from Mupancho. Because you have no sympathy. Who need more bro at the Mawman. The person will you no be able to me do on my sacrifice, your mayagro.
I'm in cancer, I'm in
cancer. Sacrifice, Edima, some day to me, or my agro. Not near a year, you can't say, Ghana Papa Pogami, or Jina Hoy. Once you, what is it for Fraba system?
Pogami.
Ghana Pop Pogami, and I wouldn't even know.
Minyan Pakuro.
I see a do that Ghana Pop Pogami.
So, or your cassette is a Pogami.
And then I'm still want to be for. I'm not one bit to the most that you will be said. I'm saying you're not you from a system. Ghana Papa Gami, I see a Dunkatia. You pop one in this child, Papa, we are 1 room to 5 who are in our yard, whose woman was so president. Man or do a mobile sacrifice, more the president. The moon nimudia, any moon to moon, Namunko Pebe Bintana, because I see a Dunkatia. Mahama Crampuya, who's not see a Dunkatia, I can't say foreign trade ban or they bram. Huh? Mr. Foreign trade ban over to me, Diaba. Oh, Ghana for Muama Jimoniso, one can't change Uncle Post Womo. It's a man for my minya, medicine.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah, Brantam, near all the men begging us to cut up polo pan.
Yeah, baby, what fire come up? I am in the palm.
Bye, you, Mr. Marfo, bye.
Yeah, my master, and I tell you, I was for phone last number be edaso etaho. Why a crowd of so person cassa or suit to me for na wakasa na yafa oko. Metre na yabo video be 3 to us near video no. Video no ebesina na yehu ye wie
I'm drawing the attention of the House because, Mr. Speaker, there's the minority leader will be the same person to stand up and say ministers are avoiding coming to the House. And that's why I'm making this statement, so that it is not said that when you reschedule and based on other trial commitments, I'm unable to honor.
Honorable Minister for Communication,
so,
just
Mr.
take
Speaker,
a cue.
I take a cue from you and I'm guided. Thank you.
Honorable members, with all due respect, the statement by the Minister for Communication to the effect that if the questions are not answered, he will come back to the House to answer the questions, are accordingly ordered to be expunged from our record as if it does not exist. Yes.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Minya yao amo kufuo me mwakwa ba ye pa. Sami just say truly speaking, there is nothing working in this Mahama government. It seems Mahama is under curse. Isaiah 5 verse 20. Wa Bible bi akokan na be kire ya share. Ya bi for life na to so tumi fe na wa John na wa kire wa adwen fefe. Ye nto aso.
A moment ago, the Honorable Minister made a statement to the effect that me urging upon him to withdraw a rather unfortunate statement amounted to playing to the gallery. He went on further to use his left hand to point at some colleagues at the back bench, claiming that they have just come and they should go and learn the rules. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Sam George indeed is a colleague member of Parliament. But he knows, and I know, that once you become a minister of state, you hold an elevated position. And no matter what, all of us must accord that rank the needed respect. I find what he just directed at my backbench unfortunate. With the left hand, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, there is a good reason why you have a front bench. That in all difficulties and dangers, as you see them, you engage so that we all resolve. Even if they were wrong, you are a minister of state. Two wrongs, even if you saw anything wrong, you don't use your left hand to attack a colleague in the chamber. That's exactly what you did. Mr. Speaker, anyway, that thing that we cherish melts, and it melts with time. I rest my case.
Members, the House is constituted into a committee of the whole. So, Masha, accordingly, you may clear the gallery.
Yes, Abusianfueti way, the arrogance of power. Adidi was St. George Tima. He doesn't give respect to anyone. Okasa to say the yapa any team adentia. Na buying and a waso. And so no not buying a waso dia, and yet he don't care about who you are. The opebia or wenima no catch you. Me sambo video we no have say call fufuro bi ebeba ko bi amaso video we sia na say me demo asi ha no yentie video we
Funya ma bet 5 or 10 women and comotisa ke party betima ko yi kwajo Africa ne wono politics aye no ye de ne international we de local and ko for do mo ho odin do bibia na boa to mo boa obi on yemfa nsa me age am obi say me ma refi 50 what am I say it me say a PBB security service in and qualify man ye and I mean you might put me kwako PB but there bit my e bia na me wo faase bia na me ba bia na me nua bi what am I say bra me ma bre me bia ma ho den bibia am dia hemu ono no kokko hemu no betima boa am yetimi dia ade foforo what am I say bam saa na NDC for dey na kwakwaye o because NDC boys omabre na na kufu adam oba NPP buy no omo fa away sem because omo hu se NDC one no no omo so recruitment na omo ye the sumase enti omo so buy no omo ton forms once per kufu at the time only one once on pack ni na go omo make sure so omo se sham krofo go mu a me da bia na meka se me boys me enu miensa omo ye NPP for no omo abro 40 years. As your foul, yeah, no permit to have names about telephone number. On police service. Don't go change your current payday, but something a beer. And a young the behind your to true. And no matter what room, I'm almost again, police officers. Now then, I'm with more abundance and most more petrophobia. Correct. Ube be more. What's so funny per 5,000? 5,000 we are no bisa a papa say 5,000 also per security service and I who no be a cabino. Now only police service and now all the security service near 5,000. Now 5,000 now a car ben criteria ben how faster now what they for good same could you. Because the criteria of fast and papa there at then for 5,000 there for 4,000 Emma party no we are number the 1,000 na there mo penny for no na mo dey business it more divided 4,000 to 276 constituency e be a constituency be anya be 14 or so and obi abenya anya crowd ma constituency be 10 kwajo na no do mo ye mo ma 2222 ni ade omo biem crowd ba bi cry 3 no automatic for police back no for that side 1 and the kwe kwajo no so one protocol ye disqualify wo da obia disqualify mate mama obi me consulence ya was west I was down Medina other Accra de do obia court amenya mate mama mo we ni na disqualify mo two we no busa won say wan mo na fa wo mo no wutimi tran no fa nipa nyina last before this week Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no obia da pending. Ade Monday off obia disqualify. E dey be criteria na the fire. E dey be share na the go. Na only so be for 5,000 and now ton force be 500,000. Kwajo we internal chrono. So only so be for 5,000. I don't know what ton e here from up to 200 250 near the internet so Kojo, I didn't say it with chance and you share bonnie say near the fact your party for no. Hey, your party for no. We are no busa. Na the man here young police minister and Mukasa say, yeah, dear only want to protocol also be biaso. We are no busa, Mr. Minister. And you be how you sure say get qualification. And you say they phobia man interior minister and can qualify now. Kojo and come here the no what was it and you want to move can qualify. Who cry education you agree now here. It agree dan kan Yerikopoku go na wo Yerikopoku adwuma so wo nya de betumetunu ka deputy minister en kodo ato northern region nke bia wo hwe nkatia na abrusu then ka wo de ba yetima ma wo I qualify wo because of protocol ntia consider ama wo ba be interior minister wo be interior minister we are now to ayampiama party for na me mremo bia wo me bremo mampani a wote so ne who said do baby me bia me ma on the way bi nka producers na ba ma me one so mu we so metima bomo one ko gina simpie so say a party phone nyina nkoma komanto ento mo me nyina ne ekọ rounds bia nka na komanto ne the way NPP ba mo fan microphone ade ade mo aka fie best 8 years on so ba NDC for so Ghanaians we be make sure so so ye be form do mo security service no ono nanim to no ko kan now we na so the ade akokoma papa beginning
Malik so can the same thing.
Yes.
I'm trying to see if we can get the video.
Me for the president
Malik there so can I say bongo or something.
Thank
so
you.
So say or be make sure say be 400 of them into the military
fire services. Yes, I mean
you make all these promises, yeah.
Now when the man yeah NDC for do baby and this for on person so as papa. Last 2 weeks we call Parliamentary. Me am a chance. We go check a connection. We do one mini MP sakese na. We senior members no. We no mo fair dey go check kukwam ni e bon komo. Yes, mo ade dem am akwa na chi dey wo kun yo. Ye kra 1 year dey no dey mai. Enti mo mpanimfo na mo mutimi ne nkasa. Ye be collection obia this ni bia wo hwe TV na wo hwe ne bia musa na wo say anya bi mutakasi e change na fi oni we minister education minister ya jo mu position fi parliament education minister de na o ka campaign un kakra mutaka ye o mo bia ya we so on campaign won nya ne hwe wan nya ne campaign because me president talk ko ye ba bi mu ko ye bia ye di ka ko mpo antro mo ba wo wan nya ne ba bia pa ne constituency ye wie na sa wo won wo bi o de security man atamfo da No man panyet ma pagya the whole Ghana security. Ama watamfo. No watamfo take decision we no we party no. And I met my catch say na no randia beti be 15% of so NDC supported to we and conform to Abama NDC. What tear go on your party ni, what tear go Mustafa Mutakaso number 25%. One also tear go. Well, we are not going to say all the institution now, company now, cabinet company now, cover by say, no recruitment, institution has a sign and we are the catcher some so boa. Me should police Ghana Police Service. IGP ya when no one HR must sign Bibia Momodeko and call regional company who baba company about recruitment what the way IGP would be come IG say company and the person no more recruitment say no much na IGP the amount legal team na legal and if we are what the IGP na IGP are referred to attorney state attorney no also advice what man say say we in a process we in about credit record so
and grassroots for
what man say na mo atwa fanche because sabi de nipa benye no kofie no bombaye kakra mo benye die enti any company no benye enti na no wan no kwadwo
okay
na mo afasa kwanya wezo ama metima ka cho say ne NDC registration mo ye krampo so mo nche mo de obi ampo so onye ye to aba akana show omso mo nye obi aso register wo omso mo nye be don be ko be books go obi aso onye because wo mu mfa so mo nya free party so eti omo didi omo mo anye dey enye omo ade eti mo titi saade we hu akana show you NPP no nura ni etu omo krani ade no once omo yes am good way na mo no ni nyina atiagu mpa wi na nura obeti ase national chairman say thank you to wo to wu asema si fio ye cabinet member yes ultimate do nurse from na mo transfer from penifo emergency meet mo to niema say de be ya grassroots akoma beta omo yo ni ano na wonam Ghana say wo to for hot say omo ya mo omo ni ade na wo to na no say Joe ano wo say enke fa nipa 500,000 na one enke be kronfo ama obi akwakochi na ofie eti ada na fa nipa 500,000 wo sa aka sa asemo yi ache party fund wo to de na akwache obi asemo asifie adwuna wo mutim nyina say who succeed Jomama eno pe no mo de na mo ya kotu aba kwadwo ya to aba less than 2 na na ono obi afram so kwadwo mu kuma ntom mu yam asimasi ba de a ono de obe make sure mo beto no so wa dwene yadwuma
odwene de oba no
ya no aduane ma fa ne ya tuasu eso obi ya men care for the next one meanwhile my talk Ghana more than 10 times
fifia
na wa be bi
Kesben 92.
Yes, I am Sembebre. And this Amanyo Konu Jadam. The economy. This is from the horse's own mouth. Abusia, Mseko Bia Emma Bim, intimate Mubesia. When you say Nanumere, late hour, I'll come back with another episode. Or some more about my name Biano, I mean to be fast show, come be mirror, and then you may late hour. In any case, I said I can see a my dear phone, more to me by more comment here, more free, more like here, more mammy akoma, Munina, Madame Munina. And check a city to mum and comma Mimia or say Anthony. Mamma Esther, K. Barima, Sami Jasi, hi, Augustine Yabua, or say hi, Ras, Mimia, Moakwaba, Yao, Amoak, Yao, Emo, Kufo, Moakwaba Yepa, Etawase, no bre. Sounds like I didn't check a see. Yeah, I would like to come maybe in 4 hours' time. Yes. And I'm a sayaba. Mammy Rosu, Kaka, Michel Yepa, there was a Napoleon Jan. Michel Wonsu Yepa, aye. New York guest another 1 month, aye. Oba ene ye. Fisherman, Michel Yepa, Richard Michel, Kokumensa Michel. Yes, Mia Fede Samoa, Amoakon, Michel Yepa. Debie Ando, Brapa, Michel Yepa, Miyamba, Aquia Nyakon, Honso Michel Moses Odro. Michel Yepa, Mima Meda and Apia, Michel Yepa, so were Jumam, and a wine beam, and a Marco, one so Michel, Frank Afo, Michel, one so Yepa. Yeah, I think these are the people who actually wrote and I saw their comments. Medemuni Besiana, ya sign at your home, Kamacho said, and your first time about mother and subscribe to this channel. Found see a domano, so said, I'm a life of Brebia. Obeya we se ras aba na woni mi nyina abeche dwumadie no adi me wo TikTok ras media gh Facebook Ras Media GH remechi akwan on all the other platforms so support me na me juma die enko nanim me do besia na ya sen hia until we meet again adios.